pour yourself a pint, cozy up, and get ready for another episode of Beer, Bros, and BS.
This is Jay Muse. This is Eddie McClintock from Warehouse 13.
Hey, this is Brian Holler. This is Brett Dahl.
Hey, this is Eddie Trunk, and you're listening to Beer Bros and BS.
Beers Bros BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
Beer Bros and BS.
You should be listening to Beer Bros and BS every day, every minute for the rest of your lives. Snooch to the nooch!
Welcome to Beer Bros and BS, your home for pop culture, craft beer, and other BS. This is episode 82, coming to you live from Boxelder Craft Beer Market in Wynwood. I'm Dave, the Big Librarian.
And this is Dan.
Jose.
Alex, the King of Alapado.
And Tony.
So this is a live episode, so we got to apologize in advance for any side noise you might hear.
So
pop
anything
up.
can happen.
Anything.
Oh, yeah.
So, Jose, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody what beers we're going to be drinking tonight?
Okay, the beers that we will have tonight are Civil Society Hieroglyphics, 81st Bay Key Lime Goza, Ardent Red Wine BA Power, and Grimm Secret Track.
All right. You said them all way too correctly.
Yeah. You're
wow.
You're supposed to, like, mispronounce them or something. I don't know.
But, yeah, sounds awesome, man.
Yeah, these are all on tap right now at Boxelder.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And we're also going to be joined on and off throughout the show by a good friend of the show, Scott.
Scott.
We're going to give you the intro.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Say hi, Scott.
How's it going, guys?
All right.
Great.
So whenever somebody new comes on the show, we always got to ask them a few questions.
All right, let's do this.
All right.
I think I'm ready for it.
They're hard questions. They're going to reveal who you really are.
All right.
You know. Who would win in a fight? One-on-one, everything's going for it to the death. Iron Man or Batman?
Ooh, that's a good question. I'm going to have to go with Batman. I'm a DC guy, so I'm kind of...
No, that's not the question. It's Iron Man or Captain America. When did it become Iron Man and Batman?
I always thought it was Iron Man and Batman.
Nah, bro. It was Iron Man and Captain America.
I mean, we've seen this firsthand in the movie, though, haven't
But
we?
everybody
Iron
chose...
Man versus Captain America.
Yeah,
They
it was
already
Civil
split
War, yeah.
in Civil War. So, I mean, I think Batman's the
I
better
object.
question. Batman's a better question. They're both rich guys. They got a lot of technology. They go after it.
Oh, I'm not debating whether or not it's a better question. I'm saying that the question has always been Captain America versus Iron Man.
Well,
if I'm incorrect, please tweet us.
Let's try something.
Tweet us at Beer Bros
let's
and
try
BS.
something different. We're at Boxelder. This is my first time. Let's go.
You're feeling experimental, Scott, huh?
Don't worry. We all remember our first time.
Shit.
So you're going with
Speak
Batman.
for yourself.
Shit.
All right. So if the question was Batman, I say Batman. If you're going to throw the Captain America into the mix, I'm going to have to go Captain America because he's got a
Whoa.
he's got powers. So.
What? So Iron Man just sucks as far as you're concerned,
Yeah,
huh?
exactly.
Wow.
That's it. My favorite character. You're off the show. Thank you. Good night. Thanks for listening.
It was good.
I'm David,
It was
Big
good
Librarian.
having you. Yeah.
But,
Okay.
Jesus
but props,
Christ.
because, like, Scott, you're the first person to say Cap
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a night of firsts.
in 82 episodes.
So Iron Man's just a human who's got money. Captain America's got power.
But so Batman is a
Yeah, but
human
that
with money.
suit, bro. Come
That's what
on.
I'm saying. It's
Wait,
not
wait.
Batman
You
versus
mean the
Captain
Batman
America,
suit?
It's Batman versus Iron Man.
Hold on, Scott. You think the Batman suit is better than the Iron Man suit? If it's just coming down to suits.
Well, we talk about which suit because Batman versus Superman, he was wearing his steel suit. So, so I mean,
So
he's got
Iron Man just
multiple
fires
suits.
one rocket
Batman Begins
that
suit.
blows up a tank. And
Iron Man's also got multiple suits that he's not even in. He's just.
What
basically
about
throwing
that? Come on,
robots.
Scott. What about
I mean,
that?
we can talk
House
about
party
that all day.
Are you? Is your answer changing at all?
No, I'm sticking with my answer. I'm sticking with my answer.
Okay, next question.
A man of conviction.
Next question. What's your favorite style of beer?
Style changes from time to time, but if I could say right now, I'm definitely going IPA still.
Okay.
Still a hotbed.
So if you were stuck on a deserted island, this is your third question, final one of the night, and you had proper glassware and you had enough supplies and proper refrigeration, what would be the one beer that you'd bring with you? For a year.
For a year. That's an easy question, actually. I stay true to my Cigar City Tocobaga, especially now that it's only comes out every few months.
That's cool.
That's my go-to can. Hoppy red ale, you know.
It's a good
Got
beer.
A nice finish. It's one of my favorites still to this day. So
Citra hops.
So, let's go and get into the first beer. Want to tell us a little bit about it?
This is a special beer, isn't it?
We're gonna go with
Hieroglyphics. That's a special beer, right?
Let's do this.
Hieroglyphics.
In honor of being at Box, we got to do some civil society. That's Adam's favorite. So this is our house beer, if you will. So this is the second installment that we've done with Hieroglyphics with Civil. So they've done a different variation of hop on this one. I believe this one's Motueka and
Motueka.
Motueka.
Yeah.
If it was I wrong on that pronunciation?
Yes, you were, sir.
Oh my goodness! Now,
Well, shit. Okay. You see, we keep it all professional.
Showing me up, and I used to be in the back of a brew house.
I don't mean to show you up, Scott.
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right.
But tell me, is there anywhere else where
Normally
people
that's
can find this
Jose's.
beer?
Only at the brewery, actually.
Look at
Only
that.
at the brewery. We actually did a can release of this right here at Box last week on Thursday before they actually released it at the brewery on Saturday. So that was something that we did special. Obviously the brewery has been great friends to us since we opened, and Adam's good friends with all the guys over there. So this, in my mind, this batch is better than the first one. It's selling great. We got multiple kegs of this, and the cans flew off the shelf. We still have some here, but we're looking forward to having some other cool stuff from them at our 3-year on Saturday. But this takes the cake for me. It's up there with fresh, man.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's very
definitely.
So do you know, like, are they planning to use different hops with every batch of Hieroglyphics?
I'm not quite sure. They're obviously experimenting with the first couple batches, so that might be something they might do similar to what they used to do with Cigar City, that dry hopped on the high seas.
Right.
And they were brewing it, down in Puerto Rico. So I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to see if they would do something, see if they could top this, because this is a pretty damn good beer.
For those who don't know, Scott actually showed me the ropes in the back of the house in the cellar at Wakefield.
Oh yeah,
I learned a lot from
some
Scott.
good days.
They were great.
We've had some dark stories in the back there too.
There was a particularly dark day with a lot of starch clothes. Yes.
You guys are wearing matching
We can't
shirts
disclose any of that because those are our bottling day stories.
Well,
and
I think we're past the statute of limitations. I think
yeah, I think so.
if you want to share it, you can share it.
You had G-Money on the show. Did you guys talk about some of that already?
Oh no, we didn't talk about any bottling day stories.
Oh, okay,
I knew better than to put that
Okay.
on tape, for sure.
So, yeah, I mean, this we're talking about hieroglyphics. This is a great beer. It's a great beer.
I mean, in terms of hops, the new hops, like Civil Society always ends up turning out new hoppy beers. And if they ever do an experimental hop, they're bound to have one too. So
I'm sure they've done something with Idaho 7.
Idaho 7 is the new one, the latest one.
It's pretty.
it's one of the.
It has a name already, so it's
the
not.
in vogue
Everybody loves Idaho 7.
experimental hop.
I mean, I guess that's going to be their next hieroglyphics, if anything.
All right, so let me ask you guys.
because the first batch of Hieroglyphics had Brew 1, Mosaic, and Hallertau Blanc hops.
The wild card, Brew 1.
Yeah.
Wild card.
And having had both, I preferred the first batch of this beer. This one's also really good, but I still prefer the first.
Tony, I don't know if you can see this, but everybody's giving you the wrap it up sign.
Oh, well, fuck y'all.
Yo, wrap that shit up, Pete.
So let me ask you guys: would you rather find your true love or a suitcase with $5 million?
$5 million.
$5 million. I already got my woman.
$5 million, and I don't need any.
$5 million, but you lose your woman. Take a second, Jose.
Yeah,
She might listen
take
to
it,
this.
take it, take it back to
Fuck outta
before you
here.
ever met Sonia.
Wait, but what's true love, bro? I can do I have to pay attention to this girl?
You'll want to.
Yeah, it's your true
I
love. dude.
want to. Nah, you know what I want to
That's
pay
how bad
attention
that
to is $5 million. DOLLAZ.
So it's one lump sum, $5 million.
Yep. Whatever you want to do with it.
I mean,
they'll last about the same amount of time.
it's not that much, really. At the end of the day, I mean,
It's like an income of $500,000.
You know what they say? True love is worthless.
priceless or worthless?
Oh, whatever.
If it lacks a value.
Yes, right.
Yeah, it's hard to put a dollar amount on it.
Tony?
Yeah, like Jose said, I already found my true love, so.
You guys are
But-
fucking
But
whooped.
okay, so
if you
then
take the $5 million, you lose her.
Hey, think about the $5 million at the bachelor party, dog.
Bro, she would take $5 million. Get the fuck out of here.
You obviously are not aware of my legendary prowess in the bedroom.
It would explain
Not
a lot,
directly,
sir.
no. Thankfully, I am not. But we could ask. Never mind. All right.
would you rather have immortality, remaining in your current state, or being in the prime of your life until you decide otherwise, or infinite wealth, or infinite wisdom and abilities that you literally know everything and know how to perform any skill?
Wealth, infinite wealth.
Infinite wealth.
Yeah, because then you could fake everything
Wisdom.
else.
Infinite wisdom because you can make wealth with wisdom.
That's not true. Wisdom might actually lead you to be very poor.
It's you have wisdom and the ability.
What do you mean, and the ability?
So if you wanted to be the world's best brain surgeon, you have the wisdom.
Yeah, but
and
then
know
you
how
got to
to
do work. I can just
hold
have
on, hold
infinite
on,
wealth
hold on.
at no work.
You make $100,000 a day.
Or I could have infinite wealth. That's better.
Yeah, but you could help.
What would you do with all that?
Whatever the
Whatever
fuck
I want, yeah. Good answer. Good answer, Dan.
You can literally pluck money.
To a certain extent, you would get bored.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
yeah, but like
He
you
can
could
have a
always get
fleshlight
there's
out of
always a new
Benjamin's.
thrill. There's always a new thrill,
I agree completely, man.
Buy another jet ski.
I would live in
Fly to another part of the country.
I would have like a house for every day of the year in a different country.
And then you don't get bored that way.
Yeah, infinite wealth. I mean,
Yeah, it's pretty infinite.
I would have like
you never
a
have to think
harem that like just lives anywhere I go. That
You'd
just-
have several harems.
yeah.
I'd have several harems and then another.
You have a
another
harem
house
in
with
each of
just
those
cats.
365 houses.
Your
Absolutely.
harems would have harems. That's how you live. That's how you roll.
Indeed.
My cats
Harems
would have
on
infinite
harems on
furniture
harems.
to scratch on.
All right, would you guys rather have a magical handbag with
A magical hand job.
handbag with
No,
magical
I'll take the hand
access to infinite canned ravioli, or a magical fridge that always has apple pie in it?
Apple pie.
So canned ravioli or apple pie?
I would say canned ravioli.
I'd go with the canned ravioli.
I
Canned
like
ravioli,
canned
bro, any
ravioli,
day.
guys, but
I'd take the fridge
apple
because it'll
pie,
never
come
break down, right?
on.
I'm not a big sweets guy.
This fridge
so.
will never break down, so I'd take the fridge.
I could definitely fucks with some Boyardee. So yeah,
Yeah, me too.
absolutely.
Can you
Chef
put other stuff in the
Boyardee.
fridge? Can you put other stuff in the fridge besides the apple pie?
Yeah, but there's always gonna be apple pie in it.
that's
When you
fine.
put stuff in the fridge, does it also become unlimited?
No, it does not.
You know what I would do? I would take the canned ravioli and I would, feed hungry countries with the canned ravioli.
And just make tons of money.
Not people, countries. You know how long that would
But-
take, Tony?
And Tony, you know you'd be the most wanted man, then they probably want you kill you for the bag. Because you can't have that shit.
But would you though?
That's dark. That's dark, Jose.
Do you think so? Do you think that if everybody was satisfied their need to eat, that they would then want to kill you?
Tony would single-handedly
can't-
solve world hunger.
Yeah.
Just cans at the face. Just cans at
I
the
think you could literally turn the
Make
bag
it a
upside
better
down
place.
and just shake it and have it keep rolling out.
Yeah, but there's people that don't want that, man.
If you're starving, you don't give a fuck. You'll eat a
There's
shoe.
an anti-ravioli lobby.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Jose.
You know the SpaghettiOs lobby would be after me.
So you're so anti-ravioli. Do you consider Pop-Tarts ravioli?
Pop-Tarts? Did you say Pop-Tarts?
Pop-Tarts are totally ravioli.
Yo,
Pop-Tarts are
They're a
ravioli.
pastry, sir.
They
They're
are
a pastry.
ravioli. They are.
They are
No,
ravioli,
no, I am sorry,
Pop-Tarts
sir.
are toasted ravioli.
Pop-Tarts are a toaster pastry.
Yeah.
Toasted
It is beyond
ravioli.
dispute.
It is a ravioli.
First of all, it's not made of pasta,
Bruh.
okay? And
It is
second
made
of
of a
all, it is
carbohydrate.
not stuffed with anything savory.
Bro, yes it is.
What's the savory Pop-Tart? What's the savory?
Any of them.
They're not savory. They're all sweet. It's a toaster pastry. It's a toaster pastry.
No. Come on,
Nope.
I'm with Reyes on this one.
Come on, guys. No, you know what? All right, here's a fun one. Boston cream pie or cake?
Boston cream pie.
Yes. Is it a pie or a cake?
A
Is it a
pie.
donut?
It is, by all accounts, a motherfucking cake. Cheesecake. Is it a pie or a cake?
It's a cake.
It's a fucking pie.
No, I disagree.
Key lime pie.
Where's the layers, bro? Where are the layers?
Where are the layers in a key lime pie?
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Exactly, it's a pie. A key lime
Is an
pie is a
empanada
pie.
sandwich?
If
Is a
it-
burrito
if
a
it-
sandwich?
Empanada
Where does it
is
end?
a savory pastry, sir.
No,
it
but-
is a savory pastry.
You love your pastries. I'm sorry,
It is a
you are
savory
incorrect,
pastry.
sir.
No.
But
It's
wait.
all about the base material.
No.
It's all
but-
about the
but
base
is-
material.
You know-
Is a hot dog a sub?
You know what? Tweet
That's
us.
a simple question.
Weigh in on the debate. Tell us.
But empanadas, like if you go
At
to
Beer Bros
you go
BS,
to
Beer
England
Bros
or you go to
BS
Australia,
at
and you order a pie,
gmail.com.
it's like a savory pie filled with meat.
Oh, like a meat
That's
pie.
basically what an empanada is.
Please weigh in on the pie pastry pasta debate. I would love to hear what everybody has to say. Pie pastry pasta debate.
All my pastry.
Hashtag pie pastry pasta.
The patriarchy.
If you could only eat
That was pretty good.
Down with the
if
pastry.
you could only eat one meal a day for the rest of your life, would you rather eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
You can do so much with breakfast.
Dinner. Dinner, absolutely.
Have you guys ever heard of having
It's not the same. It's
breakfast for dinner?
It's just eating breakfast at dinner. I
But
think
bro, like
there's more.
I don't
things you can
really
eat for dinner.
brunch.
No,
That's
'cause
not in the
I don't
three.
give a fuck about eating.
What about
like,
second breakfast?
eggs and shit?
What about
if I could just eat
11th?
like steak and
Fourth
potatoes?
meal. I
Like,
wish I
I'm
had
straight.
It's not that you have to eat the same meal, but you can only eat the items that would be considered a breakfast
Yeah.
item. And I think there's far more.
There's steak and eggs. That's got steak in
But
it.
I don't give a fuck about eggs.
I love
There's
country fried steak.
chicken.
I love
love
country
eggs.
fried steak.
I love eggs.
You could do chicken
And,
and
like-
waffles. That's breakfast.
At McDonald's, you can get all day breakfast, so you can have breakfast for lunch.
Exactly.
Breakfast is pretty versatile, guys.
But regardless, you'll still get
Hey,
diarrhea.
Todd.
Oh, really?
All right, so Scott's back.
What did I miss, guys?
Okay, if you could only
we were
eat
talking shit.
if you could only eat one meal a day for the rest of your life, would you rather eat breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Gotta go with dinner.
Yeah.
Wow,
Dinner lobby is strong.
Wow.
I
It's
would,
only
go,
two.
I would go with lunch. You can have
Only-
anything for lunch.
Well, I thought you were a
No,
breakfast
you
guy,
don't have-
Tony. You're leaving me all alone on breakfast island over
You
here.
wouldn't get like a
I got
plate
you
of
a
filet
breakfast
mignon
salad.
and
All right,
potatoes
we got
for
a
lunch.
breakfast archipelago.
Wait a second. Are we talking about like what time of the day you eat?
No. What style of meal?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like
Depends. What do you usually eat for lunch? I usually have
Breakfast.
whatever I want. Like
I have
Okay,
I drink a 4-pack of hieroglyphics.
Whoa. Company man.
If that's the case, then I'd rather go with lunch then, right?
exactly like you could eat anything you have for dinner, you can have for lunch.
Of course you can.
But it's a smaller portion.
We're talking about what the norm would call lunch.
so
wraps,
sandwiches,
things like that.
Right.
Salads.
Not like a rack of ribs.
So
Would you rather have like a meal from Panera or like a meal from fucking Burns Steakhouse?
Well, yeah,
Oh my
Burns
God!
steak.
That's,
You know,
come on,
steak,
man.
Dinner wins.
Yeah.
Well, would you rather
I don't know.
have
Panera's bread bowls are off the chain.
Yeah, they're not better than fucking Burns.
What Panera?
Let
guy?
me ask you guys: would you rather live rich in the year 1400 or live poor in the year 2400?
Rich always.
Rich and
rich.
14.
Forever rich.
Always rich.
And I already know what.
I say poor in the future because you're still gonna be better off.
How do you? think
Yo,
you'd be
how
better
rich
off?
is rich, Doug? Am I?
In 400 years, I
Am I
think
fucking-
medicine's gonna
Are you a
improve.
fucking Medici?
Am I-
Like-
yeah, exactly. Am I Calvin of Medici? You know?
Yes, you are a Medici.
No,
Then
yeah, I'm gonna
fuck
be
yeah,
a Medici.
bro. I'll be rich, Doug. Do you know the
You'll
shit
be
those
king
fuckers
of.
still have?
You still
You'll
have-
be king of Alapata, literally.
You still have you still have
There
Black
was a
Death.
fucking swamp back then.
Still is.
rule like the Mikasukis and shit, but you know.
Did you hear him? No. He said it still is.
I'll have you know, sir, it hasn't been a swamp for 40 years.
They have
No,
a
I'm
Popeyes.
just kidding, guys. Anyways,
Since the 70s.
Hey, man, I think
Would you rather have to call everyone mommy, or have everyone call you Mr. Coctopus?
Mr. Coctopus.
That's a great nickname. I'd go with Mr. Coctopus.
Coctopus.
We sure are flying through these today.
Yeah.
yeah, Coctopus, absolutely.
Would you rather be able to charge your
Actually,
phone?
would you guys call me Mr. Coctopus from now on, please?
No, sir.
No sourpuss. No.
Nannerpuss.
Would you rather be able to charge your phone to 100% with a swipe of your finger once a day, or be able to fill your car with gas with a wave of your hand once a month?
Wait, is it free gas?
So you get one tank of free gas once a month, or once a day you can charge your phone.
No, free gas.
Free gas.
I
take the
drive
gas.
way too fucking far.
I don't pay for my gas.
Gas, absolutely.
And finally, Would you rather have someone slap your ass cheek as hard as they can a day for 5 years, just one time a day for 5 years, or have someone slap your ass cheek as hard as they can 1,825 times in a single day? And if you're wondering, that's once every 23 seconds.
Oh, can I get both
for one day?
I'll do the day. Get it out of the way.
Yeah, all in one day because after a while you'll go numb anyway.
No, I'll do it like over time. As long as
it's 5 years, Jose.
I know,
it's
but
once a day though.
For 5 years.
Maybe he's into that.
But
or you get it all taken care of in one day.
Yeah, man. I'm a day guy.
Are you gonna have someone slap your ass for every 23 seconds?
Yes.
No,
for
dude.
24 hours, it'll be miserable, but then I'm done with it.
But then I don't have to worry about that shit ever again.
And sexual harassment is a crime.
I didn't say who was going to do it, though.
It doesn't matter who does it. It's sexual harassment because I don't want it.
It's a hypothetical, man. Anyway.
And that brings us to our next beer of the night.
Who wants to talk about this one?
Who wants to talk about it?
Jose does.
I do. Hold on. What was the next beer?
Con Dios, bro.
Jose. Bay Key Lime Goes.
So why don't you go ahead and tell us about it?
I guess it's a key lime goes, right?
Yes. It's a goza with key lime.
Actually, I don't get that that sulfuric goza smell from it. So it's nice and citrusy. I don't know because I guess
real limey, yeah.
Limey bastard.
It's limey. I guess it's refreshing.
It's an English goza.
I don't know if you've been to. Well, I remember at Wakefest we kind of snooze on some of the. At the beginning, like we just went out for the stouts, but like later on, like gozas is what and sour is what keeps you alive in the hot weather. So this would be great for
Wakefest.
Do you guys get key lime or just lime?
Is there
Can
really
you tell me the difference, Tony?
Yeah, because key lime has like a different tartness and sweetness.
I would say it's a little bit sweeter.
This one is it's like straight lime to me.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's almost like the lime before tequila, like that margarita type of flavor.
So it's not
it's because the goza is
your
salty,
your palate.
Yeah.
Were you able to drink any beers at the fest?
Not as many as I would have liked to, Dave. I really only had a couple of sips here and there.
But did you drink the day before?
Yeah, no, I had all my fun before the festival, but Saturday was a busy day for me. Making sure that everything ran smooth, and by all accounts, it was a good time. Everybody seemed to have had a good time.
So I felt bad whenever I saw you. You just looked like you were getting pulled every which way.
Yeah, it was I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was a tough day. There was a lot going on, and a lot of behind the scenes stuff to make sure that everybody is having a good time. But like I said, everybody had a good time, so I think it was totally worth it. I think it was a worthwhile endeavor, and can't wait to do it again next year. Learned a lot.
Yeah, it was a great fucking time.
Better.
And I'm sure Alex got to try all the beers he wanted to try at some point anyway.
I did not, sir. I wanted to try barrel-aged affogato. I did not get to try that. However, I did get to chug a bottle of Bake Kujira.
Yeah, so go fuck yourself. I don't care about your struggles.
Yeah, who cares?
I think you were the only person to take a bake to the face behind your pickup truck, though. So you had that going for you.
I did. I fucked up that bottle
Fuck
of
the
bake.
profiteers. I do it for the culture, man. I still got that ringing in my head. That was a great post.
Hashtag. It's true.
That's awesome, dude.
Before we continue, I do want to let you all know
You didn't save me a vial.
No,
that the Sprung Beer Fest is coming up.
Oh, when is it? You say, there, guy.
Is it when spring has sprung?
Is it in April sometime?
Spring has already sprung. We're in Miami.
The Sprung Beer Festival is Saturday, April 7th.
April 7th.
And us at Beer Bros BS may or may not have something special going on.
Oh, you don't say.
We will be, well, first off, you can get some discounted tickets in the Beer Socialite package, $30 off.
Tell us more about the Beer Socialite package, Dave.
Well, that's the good thing about it. It comes with a 1 hour early access. You get a pint glass and also
that's
baggie.
useful. And a bag to carry said pint glass.
And guess what? Guess what the
what?
The code is?
Hashtag Bodie McBoatface.
Stop keeping me in suspense, man.
Close.
Beer Bros BS.
Oh,
it should
really?
work. It should finally fucking work.
It works.
Dare I say it will work?
Slow clap, slow clap.
Nice.
Don't jump the gun.
There are also going to be some. You'll be able to see us at all the free tasting events at March 19th at Boxelder and March 26th will be at Union. And we got more details on how to win some VIP tickets. Stay tuned for that.
What?
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Come see me at Box, guys.
Welcome back to Scotty.
Sorry, I had to 10 bar for a
Scott
little bit.
sauce.
Yep.
Jose, what you got for us this week?
So what I got this week was apparently scientists have been able to build repairable skin for automated robots. So for any of you guys that have pocket vaginas out there that need the skin to be repairable, they actually manufactured where it will actually liquefy, like when it senses that there's a tear in the skin, it will automatically renew the skin. Like
so what you're saying is
like
that
material.
that'll be the last pocket vagina you need to buy.
Yes,
Well,
and it's also recyclable too, which I was researching that and because out of curiosity.
I just bought a used fleshlight on
I was gonna
eBay.
say,
Does that count?
would you buy a recycled pocket vagina?
Well, the truth is,
This-
you know, they could tear. They tear.
Yeah, they tear, and you can't really recycle them because
How do they
they
tear?
actually
At the
too
opening.
much use.
Okay.
The
Wear and
ripping
tear.
and the tearing.
Wear and tear.
So your pocket vagina
But actually,
was a virgin.
there's actually a push for sex toys to be a little bit more recyclable because after they're used and they're broken, there's nowhere really to recycle them because they have toxic chemicals that they can't actually reuse.
And that's after you use it, right? After you use it, they have
Yeah,
toxic
post-use.
chemicals.
I was gonna say, I hope I'm not like using something with toxic chemicals in it.
Oh no!
Actually,
Not
you
like
kinda are.
the girl that's all drugged up on Molly at the club.
Molly.
I
Molly.
don't know what that is.
Molly.
There's no evidence of this.
Never mind.
No, but they actually. So hopefully this will actually. They're going to use it seriously for prosthetics,
And
like
prostitutes.
and most likely prostitutes too.
Hey, would a prostitute,
prostitutes
with prosthetics be half
yeah,
off?
There we go.
Prostitute that.
No, actually, there would be 25% off.
Well, it depends on how many
It's only
pieces
1/4,
she's missing.
no?
Depends on how much is missing.
How many
What if she has
prosthetics?
two
It's
fake
free if
legs?
it's just the torso.
Oh fuck, dude, that's horrible.
Oh wow. Hey,
Face
you
10,
can-
body 10.
You can carry it to go.
Arms 0.
Boy, no, that's horrible. But it would
She's
be pretty
not
fun.
going very far.
This got really. This is a really dark episode.
Yeah, baby, do the worm.
Ah, dude, horrible.
Is her name
Well,
Bob?
you give her the word.
Because that's what her name would be if you threw her in the ocean.
I think we need to apologize to all of the
Yeah,
limbless
sorry, guys.
prostitutes listening.
Guys, yeah, the
Oh boy.
Winter Olympics, Paralympics were going on too, so this is very fitting, I guess, as we're saying.
This goes out to
Jesus.
We're all
Pittsburgh
going to
Nelly,
hell. We're all going to hell.
who could do that one thing
But we drink
with
a
her
beer,
good
yeah.
arm to make you forget about the shit on her neck.
Whew. I don't get that reference.
It's a Chris Farley reference.
Oh,
God bless his soul.
Anyways,
Little Pittsburgh Nelly.
wow. I guess I've got something to follow this up, man. I don't know if you guys want to start the next beer before or not.
Or how about Tony go?
How about I go?
All right.
Well, I have the news story of the week, you guys. Pizza for breakfast is healthier than eating cereal.
Wow, you just saved my life, Tony.
That's right.
Because now we have a new menu item that we can eat.
Can you say that again?
That pizza for breakfast is healthier than
Good point,
eating
Jose.
cereal, according to a nutritionist named Chelsea Amer. So you may
Chelsea Anal?
Amer.
Oh, never mind.
So
Who's his interest?
I don't know. Any cereal eaters? Cereal for breakfast?
I eat cereal. Yes, I would say so.
Yeah, I put the mixed cereal on top of my Greek yogurt.
You know what's awesome? McGriddles. You ever had a McGriddle with a McChicken in it? It's fucking dope.
It's like chicken and waffle sandwich.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of, sort of.
Guys, we're just talking about cereal. So Captain Crunch's actual full name was Horatio Magellan Crunch.
I don't believe you.
Well, hey, believe whatever.
Who did this come from? General Mills? Huh? General Mills hanging out with the captain?
Well, you know, they're both high-ranking officials.
Very nice. I mean,
Anyway, so you may be surprised to find out that an average slice of pizza and a bowl of cereal with whole milk contain nearly the same amount of calories.
Well, which one's more nutritious, sir?
Actually, the pizza, because...
What?
Yeah, because most cereal is like packed with sugar, but pizza packs a much larger protein punch, which will keep you full and boost satiation throughout the morning.
Nice.
Oh yeah, baby, it's my special
You know what you
topping.
do, though?
It can also provide an important source of protein, carbs, fats, and vegetables.
You know what you do is you swap out that milk for some Greek yogurt, and that shit becomes decadent and nutritious. What up?
Yep.
You ever put cereal in your fucking Greek yogurt? That's
I
what's
do.
up.
Or you just fly to Italy and get real pizza.
Or Chicago. Oh,
No,
yeah,
that
I
deep dish
said
is
it.
not
Fuck
red
New
New
York
York.
style.
Deep dish ain't real.
That's just a
Deep
bowl of
dish
sauce
is the
and cheese.
realest.
Thank you.
Is
Deep
the
dish
realest
fucking
pizza.
awesome.
fuck you,
No,
fuck
it's
you,
not.
fuck you,
No,
fuck
it's
you,
pizza.
fuck you,
It's
fuck you,
just
fuck
a-
you.
it's
Go
just a-
back to
It's
New
Brandon's
York.
lasagna.
You were
Yeah,
talking
it's
about
lasagna.
pies and cakes. That's a pie right there.
That's a goddamn
cake.
pie. That's right. That's a
cake.
motherfucking
a bowl
pizza
of
pie.
bowl of soup.
It is a goddamn
cheese on it.
It's a cheesy
That's
soup,
what
and
it
I
is.
fucking love
It
it.
is a goddamn lasagna with
Don't
a
call it
crusty
pizza.
edge.
You know what? Lasagna wishes it was fucking Chicago-style pizza.
Yep.
That's the truth.
I don't know. Born and raised in Jersey, we got the best pizza, bro.
Hey,
Right over the
Jersey,
river.
yeah?
How you doing? How you doing?
I
gotta go with that. I gotta go with that.
Bada
too.
bing.
And our sloppy joes do not have ground meat and tomato sauce.
What kind of shit? What kind of sloppy joe is that, Scott?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what a real sloppy joe is.
Oh,
Sloppy
I don't
Joe.
think I want to know.
No. We're talking food here, guys. Come on.
Hey, don't worry, your
Sloppy
name's not
Joe.
Joseph.
Is a Jewish
What's a
Jewish
sloppy
rye
Scott?
bread. Sloppy Scott. That's
Wait till later.
That's a podcast for another time, bro. A New Jersey style sloppy Joe. You can look this up. It is Jewish rye bread, coleslaw, Russian dressing, Swiss cheese, and deli meat of choice. And it's a triple decker sandwich.
It's like a
and it is
fucking
by
Reuben.
far the best thing you have
This is
ever
a
had in your
Reuben,
life.
sir.
I feel that I've been to
It's not grilled. A Reuben is grilled and it's got sauerkraut.
Oh, interesting.
I
point.
feel that I've been to Sloppy Joe's and I've never seen that on the menu.
What sloppy joes are we talking about, man?
These
Key West?
sloppy joes, sir.
Oh, these sloppy joes. They're talking about
Duval?
they're talking about a gay dude named Joe who's real sloppy. That's what they're talking about.
Also Key West.
Also Key West.
Hey, man.
And that brings us to our next beer of the night, number 3.
Un, dos, tres.
All right.
Could you tell us a little bit about this one?
Barrel aged power. It's it
Which
stars
one are
50
we going
Cent.
with? Are we going with the Ardent? Yeah. Okay, Ardent. Ardent Brewing. We just had the guys come down for Wakefest. Happy those guys came down to pour, and they're from Richmond, Virginia. This is an Imperial Stout, the Power, which they normally have, but this one is aged on red wine barrels. So nice. What is this? 10.5%, and get real good hints of that brininess from the barrel. Yeah. Finishes off strong. Got that coffee roastiness still in there. All that malt characteristic that you get from an Imperial Stout. Pretty boozy, but it finishes off smooth, as you can tell. There's really no head retention on the top, and that's because it's been sitting in the barrel for as long as it has.
Yeah, this is really nice.
Yeah, I just want to point out that I'm not going to make it to Popeyes.
Why is that?
Sorry, buddy.
Because
These
they
are shorty
close
boards,
at
man.
10. They close at 10.
Oh, shit.
What would you gotten at Popeyes, by the way?
If we don't
Chicken.
start burning bacon right now, I'm not fucking
Chicken,
getting
motherfucker,
Popeyes.
chicken.
Nah, it's okay. That's okay. I have Popeyes enough.
He gets,
Taco
he gets
Bell's
the
open.
chicken platter.
Yeah, but Taco Bell is not on my way home, sir. I have 3 options. I have Wendy's, Burger King, and Popeyes.
Wendy's is your best option
Now,
there.
Wendy's.
now it is down to Wendy's.
Wendy's, absolutely.
Oh, wait, hold on. You guys are saying Wendy's over Popeyes? Who
Right
are
now,
you?
yeah.
Who are you? Well,
Right
no,
now-
not right now.
I got
never.
you all beat because I got
Never.
leftover Chick-fil-A sitting in my fridge.
Come on. Scott. You had me beat yesterday, but now it's leftover.
I don't support Chick-fil-A.
I fucking love Chick-fil-A, dog.
No.
What if I'm ever in fucking West
He
Dade?
doesn't support Chick-fil-A on Saturdays or on Sundays because they're closed.
Exactly. Pushing their Bible toys and their...
I don't give a fuck about their Bible toys. I fucking love that spicy chicken sandwich and that frosted lemonade. You guys ever
not
had a
even that
frosted
good.
lemonade?
Yeah.
Not from there, but I
Yes.
also love that Chick-fil-A sauce, though.
Oh,
Reyes,
Chick-fil-A
you'll
sauce.
appreciate this.
Bro, you get the spicy chicken sandwich with the Chick-fil-A
Yes,
sauce on
sir.
it.
Yes, sir.
Brother. Oh,
I don't
man.
even get fries anymore. I just get another fucking
Popeyes or
spicy chicken
Chick-fil-A?
salad.
Oh, but those
Rays,
fries
you'll
are good,
appreciate
too.
this. The only reason I have Chick-fil-A leftovers is because I went to the Orange Bowl and they gave out a ton of free coupons for Chick-fil-A, and I got free Chick-fil-A breakfast. They do those egg chicken bowls. I got like 6 of those, and I just stacked up on those. So I got a ton of those for free, and today was the last day, so I had to
Popeyes or Chick-fil-A?
freeload it
Wait,
for a little
for
while.
what, bro?
For food.
For chicken?
Popeyes.
Again, Popeyes.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Popeyes easily.
Trap
Oh,
dude
by the
playing
way-
with the chickens like Popeyes.
Hey, yo, how
Popeyes.
about churches?
Churches is
I have to say, I've
cut
never been to
rate,
churches.
2-bit Popeyes.
Exactly.
Churches,
I'm with you.
churches can get got. Fuck churches.
Damn.
By the
I'm
way,
on record.
near
Fuck
the
Church's
Beer Bros
Chicken, you mean.
It's all
headquarters
about.
at Miami
By
Springs.
the way, is
we're
Long
gonna-
John Silver still a thing?
I love Long John Silver's chicken planks. They don't get enough fucking love. Chicken planks and hush puppies are fucking dope.
But like,
All right.
You don't know what's up,
I
Dave? You don't like
actually
chicken
didn't think
planks?
that franchise still existed. So I mean,
Whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
yeah.
between.
Wait,
You don't
yeah,
like chicken
but
planks,
it's-
Dave?
On 120th Street.
Yeah, that's the only
You
one
don't
I
like
can think
chicken
of.
planks? What's
Well,
wrong
the
with the
only-
chicken plank, dog? They're battered.
I ain't crazy about fried food.
I got a question.
Oh, I love fried
Has anyone
food.
had the McDonald's dipping sauce, the
Szechuan
sauce?
Szechuan?
Yes, I have. I had it Monday.
I saw an
I hear
Instagram
it's
post
horrible.
about it, but I
I hear
actually
it's
have not had
horrible.
McDonald's.
It's
in
okay.
a
I hear it is
long time.
overrated.
It is so overrated, in my opinion.
Oh, I
Would
I
you-
thought it was
do you
really
prefer
good.
honey
I mean, it's a
mustard?
fucking nugget
I-
dipping sauce.
I would
It's not
prefer
gonna
honey,
fucking blow
yeah.
your mind, but it was good.
Well, honey or honey mustard?
McDonald's
I
take
love,
on trying
honey
to be
mustard.
multicultural.
I love
there.
honey.
Bro, I
Honey is the
fucks with
greatest.
chicken nuggets with honey.
Yes, that's the only way to have a chicken nugget in my
Yes.
book.
Yes.
Yes.
Barbecue sauce if you're desperate, but you're fucking missing out.
Straight up sticky ass honey on the chicken McNugget.
I hate that they don't
What
give
about
you a
honey
lot of
mustard?
honey in that fucking honey dipping
Yeah, it's
thing.
just like a little shallow.
I got
piece of
enough for
shit,
2
like-
nuggets. I got 2 nuggets in that
No,
thing.
yeah, I know. They give you such a little bit.
It's like
I have to get like 5 of them.
yeah. Give me one packet of honey for every chicken nugget that I get.
I'm gonna need 20 packets of honey.
As much as you're allowed to give me.
Well, since we were talking about Szechuan sauce, I got to make a quick plug. Con Chow is the best dim sum restaurant in Miami.
Yes.
Every Sunday,
Dude, I
you can
always
find
see
me
you guys
there.
The one
and-
at
and
Sunset,
I-
right?
Yeah,
Fucking
every
dim sum,
Sunday
like,
you will find
soup
me there,
dumpling
and
outings.
I have hit the record of 45 soup dumplings in half an hour. And
I think I saw that video.
yep, that's a video still on my Instagram. It's still
Yeah.
there. I mean,
Is there still one of you drinking coconut water?
Oh, here we go. So he's gonna bring this one out. Yes,
frio.
there is a video of me fake drinking
No,
out
this
of
video
a
is gone.
coconut.
It's
No, oh
faded
yeah,
to the
because
abyss.
it was on my Instagram story, so it
was a story.
disappeared.
Yeah, but it was.
we could always
it was a
recreate
classic.
that.
It was a classic.
I was trying to portray myself drinking coconut water out of a coconut, which I had already done, and I filmed myself drinking out of an empty one, and they all caught me not drinking coconut water, and I said, delicious. So they've been harping on me. Everybody at Wakefield on the brewery has been harping on me for that video.
Yeah, it's kind of
This-
and it's
kind
been
of-
our inside joke is coco frio.
Coco frio, delicious.
This empty is so delicious.
I'm gonna start doing that with beer bottles.
Speaking of delicious, this stout is phenomenal. Best one
Very, very
best one
good.
we have on tap in a while.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Dan, go ahead.
So I got a random story here that warms my cock and balls. This is gonna be.
Warms the cockles of their cockles.
This is the story that, believe it or not, apparently some male rhesus macaque monkeys will pay to look at pictures of female rhesus macaque monkeys' assholes. And there was a scientific study done about this.
Wow. The more you know.
So
So they're just like us.
and basically, the abstract of the scientific study goes on to say that in primate societies, kinship, dominance, and reproductive status regulate social interactions and should therefore systematically influence the value of social information, but this has never been demonstrated. Until now, in this story, they show that monkeys differentially value the opportunity to acquire visual information, if you will, about particular classes of social images. Basically, what they're saying is male macaque monkeys will trade or pay in a way to see photographs of female monkey reproductive organs.
But
assholes.
that's not all, right? They
Macaque.
actually have a pretty complex economy for a primitive simian, huh?
They actually do, man. They know how to, like...
They'll buy all kinds of shit.
They can exchange, like, to buy shit. Like, they understand, like, value.
The barter system.
They understand it, yeah.
Well, more than bartering, it's currency. They actually...
Oh, they understand that, like, 3 beans is worth, like, X amount of, food, whatever. Like, they get it. Like, they understand how it works.
That monkey, she's worth
Is
3
that
beans.
really understanding,
that
like,
monkey.
economics,
well-
or do they just know I can trade this to get the thing I want?
That's decision
I don't know,
making.
man. I don't
is
think they ever
economics.
told the guy that was studying it, but...
Hold on. My question is, do they pay different amount of beans for different monkeys' privates?
They did not say, but...
'Cause if some of them are worth more, I'd be curious to know
Why?
what's a 5-bean
we
macaque
She's a
genital
bomb,
look
but
like?
Find
bitch.
out what macaques find attractive and
Right. Because well,
I don't know. I know macaque pretty well, so I don't...
what sound does a monkey make in Europe?
Macaque. And that brings us to our
Macaque monkeys. More
fourth
like bukkake
and
monkeys.
final beer of the night. Who wants to talk about
Well,
this
it's
one?
only final if you don't keep drinking after the show, Dave.
If we don't keep drinking on air, makes it final on air.
Well, touche, sir.
Why don't you go ahead and tell us about this beer then?
Well, tell me a little bit so I can tell you some more.
It's the Grimm secret track.
The secret track. So this is nothing like the overt track. It's a secret track, and when you smell it, you actually get like some light lemon zest and some peppercorn. It's yellow in color, which you can all tell from listening to us talk about it. And
It has a little bit of head on it still. Like,
yeah, you got a little bit of head at the secret track. That's what they don't want you to know. That's why they keep it a secret.
no, it's
I'm about to reveal the secret, guys. It's a grisette brewed with Pilsner and wheat
I was getting there, Tony. Thank you.
and hopped with Motueka.
Motueka, the hop of the night.
I guess so.
Motueka.
Not to be confused with muecas, which is what your grandma tells you to stop doing.
What does that mean for us gringos?
A mueca is a silly facial expression.
Oh, okay.
Let's see one, Tony. Yeah, that's it. You got it.
Tremenda mueca.
Una mueca metiendo muela. That's a silly face spitting game.
So I'll go next.
Pan con pinga. Se acabó el pan.
Very good.
Very good. Hey, we got a learner here.
According to a local 10 TV channel in LA, there was a scientific study that said that drink alcohol and exercise less to live longer. That article, the title's way confusing. So essentially,
Say
it's
that again? What was the title?
if you're over 90, if you want to live past 90, drink alcohol and exercise less.
Yes.
I'm going to live forever.
So they did a study.
You have to get to 90 first, Tony.
Yeah, with more than 1,600 people over the age of 90 were monitored in the study. Findings showed that the chances of premature death dropped 18% by having 2 glasses of wine or beer a
Premature
day.
death at 90, Dave? Are you fucking kidding me? They're fucking 90 already. Chances of premature death
death
are
is zero.
0.
But if you drink 2 glasses a day, it drops even lower.
Negative. Fucking.
Minus 18%.
Hello, guys. This is episode
Hey, guys, if you've already lived-
682.
I think
If you've already lived forever, feel free to get fucked up every day.
I think the math on this study is suspect.
Wouldn't it be hilarious though, if like we all lived to 94, 95?
And then we start drinking more, and we live longer.
And we were still
And
doing the podcast.
We're still doing the podcast.
We're just cleaning out our systems. That's all we're doing.
Episode 5,000.
This barrel aged beer pill. It tastes great.
Guys, I got a big.
Put it in my applesauce.
Guys,
you're
I
gonna
got
say
this
put it in my
vintage
ass.
So
beer.
they say barrel aged applesauce.
It's a suppository.
It's applesauce.
Guys, I got this Desperado from 2016, and like Reyes is like, it's been so long.
Applesauce brandy barrel aged.
Tell me that shit would be delicious though.
Ooh.
Yes. Woo.
I'd eat that shit.
Yeah, so I actually just started watching the new season of Homeland on Showtime, and
don't ruin it yet.
Fucking
it
good show.
sucks, man.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, really?
No.
You like this season?
Yeah.
Last season was awesome. This season is more of Carrie and her mental illness.
I literally just finished watching that season 2 weeks ago.
Last season was great.
I've had it saved on my DVR for
I
a
thought
year.
that the last one was like whatever.
You know what? I loved
thought it was
the way
pretty
it
good.
was playing on the election. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
But this one, I feel like they're out of sauce, and they're just like harping on Carrie
I
and
like
her
the new
dementia
one,
or
man.
whatever.
Gotta go to McDonald's and get more of that sauce.
Yeah,
Morty.
Oh, I also revisited Rick and Morty. Such a great show.
Amazing.
It's a little too good. It's a little too good, to be honest.
My university professor just like sneaked into one of his presentations for a class like Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Like it's just fucking everywhere. I love it.
Other than that, I saw Big Mouths on Netflix. I highly recommend
Oh my god,
That
Big
show
Mouth.
is so great.
Oh my god, that is genius.
Yeah.
Like
we mentioned
Yeah.
that on, I
Sonia
think, one of the
binged-
episodes that you weren't on.
Oh, we talked about it already?
Yeah.
Me and Sonia
Yeah, it's an
binged
awesome show.
the whole season in one day.
You know what I saw? What was kind of interesting? There's
A crooked
new
penis.
special show on Netflix called The Push. And I don't know if you guys heard about
push.
But I don't know if
can't
you guys
push.
heard
You're not
about
allowed
this.
to push.
It's actually pretty interesting. So it's a reality show, sort of, but it's created by a magician / mentalist named Darren Brown from England, who is basically doing a social compliance, like psychological experiment on a random, like unknown person with hidden cameras to try and through the power of suggestion over time convince a guy to commit murder. Yeah,
Fake.
dude, watch it. It's called The Push. It's not fake, man. It's fucking interesting. It's pretty fucking cool. Like they go into the science of it. It's really interesting.
I mean, I don't doubt that such a thing is possible, but like, they're not gonna fucking film that if it's true.
No, I mean, it doesn't. Spoiler alert, it doesn't actually happen, but the build-up is there, and so like it's still the experiment behind it, like the science behind it, is still kind of in there, and it's pretty cool.
Hey, so how many times in U.S. history has there been an attempted coup?
I don't fucking know.
Attempted coup, like within the last 100 years, or
Sure.
Are you saying we're overdue for one?
No, I'm saying that there was one, and we never talk about it.
Why don't you tell us?
Yeah, whatever, bro. It's not a big deal. Some guy was out there doing his thing. He was a young general, and the DuPont family and the Bush family, Prescott Bush to be exact, and some other people went up to him and said, "Hey, buddy, you got a pretty good following. How would you like to overthrow the U.S. government?" And he said, "Sure thing. Wait right here." And he ran to the president, and he was like, "Hey, Frank." It was Franklin Delano Roosevelt at the time. He's like, "Hey, Frank, guess what these fuckers are trying to do?" And he's like, "Oh, really? Oh, well, let me talk to him." So then they talked, and they came to an agreement, and no coup ever happened. And nobody went to jail.
Well, that's pretty
There
cool.
wasn't a coup.
Well, it was an attempted coup.
Not really. I mean,
It was an attempt.
I mean, for that,
I mean, I
you know,
hardly
there's a
call
bunch of
that an attempt
crackpots that
if
try that
they-
shit every year. Then
It was an attempt, Tony. They attempted to get a coup going.
yeah, but it
And
never
that
got
guy-
going.
Well, because the guy snitched on them before they could get it going.
I feel like that shit happens
Yeah,
all
so
the time.
That's not really a coup. It's
It's
like
an attempted coup, Tony. It's an attempted coup. Hey, how about when all the vets didn't get their money and they camped out on the White House lawn? You
that
ever
an
heard about
attempted
that
coup?
one? No, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, but it's strange.
or what?
I'm saying there's
what
a lot
about
of
when,
strange things.
What about when the Gaddafi tried to contact the People's Nation?
Oh, yeah. What about that, Jose? Tell us more.
I think it was the People's Nation that was
Rock had his own nation.
no, it was the
oh,
gang.
yeah, the Nation of
the gang
Domination.
that
Shit, you're right.
so the gang was actually like apparently like had a following, and they were actually in contact with like the Gaddafi at one point to try to overthrow like the current government or whatever. But I mean, there's lots of instances where like you have like it's not just like internally here; it's also international figures I'm trying to overthrow government, but either way.
All right, let me ask you guys, what burns your bacon?
Co-ed bachelor parties. Co-ed bachelor parties.
Yes. That burns my bacon
Yo,
too.
stay at home, ladies. Stay at home. Do your thing. Excuse me? Yeah, you heard me, Sonia. I'm talking to you.
Sonia, he's still pretty bitter last time he had a co-ed bachelor party.
And I got left at the strip club.
Exactly.
It is true. It's super special. The bride and the groom did come back and save
Jose,
me.
what burns your bacon?
What burns my bacon is the fucking routers and the internets. I think
The internet's.
the internet's
All of
going
them
down.
on the interwebs.
Today, I tried to spy on my cats and look at my cats at home with my Alexa, and I could not because my internets are down.
It's because the FBI is already spying on you. You can't spy on more than
Wait, you
one.
mean you don't have like a piece of tape over the camera lens?
No.
I
No,
do
don't.
not. I actually like to make eye contact with it while I'm masturbating.
You know what? I actually do that sometimes. I have the.
I was just kidding,
I have
Dad.
I have the Connect. I have the Connect camera for the Xbox, and sometimes if I'm watching a porn on my TV, it'll be facing me like as I'm watching the TV screen.
So you make
And
old
I'm
faces.
like, if Russia is watching me, they're getting a hell of a show.
You're like, hello,
You ever seen that
NSA.
episode of Black Mirror?
I haven't actually.
I have seen that shit. That show is awesome. But
Well, once
also
I finish,
fucking
it'll be a
risky.
fucking white mirror.
Scott, what burns your bacon?
Ooh, good question. Burns my bacon.
When Athena bites you too hard.
I was actually gonna go with the millennial abbreviations, like that's perf, or the whole YOLO.
You don't like totes?
It's
Oh, the
Obvi.
it's lit.
it just shows the laziness that I can't even. It's like you're speaking to me via text, like in person.
It's
That-
lazy
that
AF.
just, yeah, it, for sure, definitely burns my bacon. I dated a girl like that, and I'm no longer dating her because of
Like, I
that.
couldn't-
Well, maybe you should have taken your dick out of her mouth. Maybe.
Damn.
The views of
You're
Jose.
saying, you're saying that's why she had to
underscore
abbreviate all her
Junior
words?
do not reflect
wish
that
that was
of
the
Beer
case.
Bros and BS.
I wish that was the case, Jose. Damn. If that was the case, she'd still be around.
Tony, you heard it from Scott, ladies.
Nah, it's true. Millennial girls don't like giving head.
He's single.
But they do take it in the
Yeah,
ass.
actually, I don't.
Yeah.
Why?
I am told.
Tony, what burns your bacon?
So what burns my bacon are the internet ads that all say, these college kids are disrupting the whatever industry. It's like, oh, we found this study that shows like, oh, if college kids are disrupting the industry, this must be the fucking business to support, when it's all fucking stupid bullshit. And
Like what, for example?
like, oh, I don't even fucking know.
Like transportation.
oh, like buy this watch. This is like,
This is IoT.
They're
and,
disrupting the watchmaking industry.
yeah, they're disrupting the watch industry. You should buy these watches.
Yeah,
They're,
because
they're
you're definitely-
disrupting the avocado industry.
we're
That they are actually.
selling
That
this
also burns my
$500
bacon.
watch, which fucking
That's
costs us
cross marketing right
Dan,
there.
is that not just something that you want to believe? That all millennials fucking eat avocado all the goddamn time.
Bruh,
put on the toast.
they do. That avocado toast bullshit is like hotter now than it ever was before.
Yeah, I agree.
All right,
I should have made a fucking toast cart.
so let me ask you guys, what was your favorite beer of the night?
I was a big fan of
Power.
hieroglyphics.
Oh, you did?
I would say the
Which is
Ardent,
Egyptian for dank beer.
the Ardent Stout.
I agree with Tony. Ardent Stout. The Power.
I
The
said
red
Power,
wine.
too. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it was Mad Delish.
So as always,
Yeah, I abbreviated it for you.
Mad Delish. Thank you, bro.
Delish at AF.
What year were you born?
85.
No, yeah, I guess technically you would be a millennial. I think we're all millennials here, aren't we?
87.
My ass was fucking old.
How old is it?
Viejo.
How
So
old
Tony
is it?
hates all of us because we are technically the on the cusp of the millennial
We're the
generation.
avocado toast
I don't
generation.
identify with it.
But I do not
guess-
identify.
You kids with their music. Get off my lawn.
I don't
It's that
identify
Z
with it
generation is what
personally,
we're really
but,
worrying about.
I am subject to the economic trends.
Your DJ music.
Fears for Tears. Who is that?
remember guys, always you can find us on Facebook.com/BeerBrosBS. Find us on Twitter and Instagram at BeerBrosBS. Follow us on Untapped to find what we rank these beers tonight. Send us your Ideas, questions, concerns, insults, jokes,
and nudes.
beerbrosbs@gmail.com.
And also, don't forget, promo code BeerBrosBS, it should work, for igotSprung.eventbrite.com for $30 off of the Beer Socialite ticket package. You get in 1 hour early, get to a party with some of the Beer Bros if you're lucky.
And always, you can find everything on our website, beerbrosbs.com. Make sure to subscribe to the show on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, Blubbery, Overcast, Kodi, uBook, Player FM, Podcast Addict, Microsoft Podcast app. And
there's a few more now.
Don't forget, there's also digital podcast listen notes, Podbean, Podcast Blaster, Radio Public, and Google Play Music.
Dave, I can't believe you took that away from Jose.
I took it all away.
Oh, guys, you let me make a quick announcement too. This Saturday.
Just say it though.
No, this Saturday, March 3rd, Boxelder. It's our 3-year anniversary. So doors open at 1 o'clock. We're doing $5 tickets for all beers, all pints, and we'll have free food in the back. Ton of great kegs, ton of great breweries that we're gonna have. And that's going all day until 2 a.m. So definitely come by and celebrate with us.
You won't hear this until about 5 days after. But it's a good plug.
Sorry about that.
No, it's not your fault, Scott.
That's fucked up, dude. Don't say that.
Right. It was a great time.
Thanks for listening. I'm Dave, the Big Librarian.
I'm Tony.
Alex, the King of Alapata.
Jose.
This is Dan.
And I'm Scott. Come by and see me at Boxelder.
All right, good night, guys. Cheers.
Cheers. Don't break the glass, please.
Thanks for listening to another episode of Beer Bros and BS. Cheers.
Beer Bros.
Beer